In this topic we are going to see about conic. What is a conic? See, we learnt about locus. Locus na enna அப்படின்றது last classல பார்த்தோம். Now we are going to learn about conic. Conic is the locus of a point which moves in a plane so that its distance from a fixed point bears a constant ratio to its distance from a fixed line. See, ratio na I need a fraction. Okay, and the fraction la rendu distance from a fixed point, distance from a fixed line is a ratio. Okay, that ratio is called as the eccentricity. Okay, that fixed point is called as the focus, the fixed line is called as the directrix. Okay, now if we cut a right circular cone in this manner, we will get one parabola circle. It is just for an explanation. Okay, next, the constant of eccentricity, the constant ratio is called as eccentricity. If that E is equal to 1, the conic is called as a parabola. If E is less than 1, the conic is an ellipse. If E is greater than 1, the conic is a hyperbola. If E is equal to 0, the conic is a circle. You have to make note of this. This is somewhere inside the textbook, right? Next, general equation. See, I told you fixed distance from a fixed point and a fixed line. This is called as the fixed line. M. The red line is called as the fixed line. From S to P is the distance from the fixed point. Okay, that I have written here SP by PM. P is any point. S is the fixed point. M is a point on the fixed line. So SP by PM, the distance from the fixed point to the distance from the fixed line is eccentricity, and that value is equal to 1 because it is a parabola. S is called as the focus or the fixed point. P is any point on the parabola. M is a point on the directrix. Now we come to the second degree equation in x and y. Ax square, it is a superscript, bxy plus c. Now if I have this equation, from this equation how can we find whether it is a parabola or ellipse or hyperbola? We have to go for this discriminant. We have learnt in 10th standard discriminant, b square minus 4ac. Find the value for b square minus 4ac. If its value is equal to 0, the conic is a parabola. If it is less than 0, the conic is an ellipse. If it is less than 0, the conic is an ellipse. That E also, the eccentricity also will be from 0 to 1. Okay, if it is greater than 0, the conic is a hyperbola. You have this in your textbook. Just go through this point from the textbook. This will be useful for 1 mark question. See, to show the distance between the fixed point and any point on the parabola bears a constant ratio. For that I have given this diagram. The fixed point, and this is a right open parabola. Fixed point is called as the focus, vertex and the directrix. Actually, for a parabola, the vertex will join with the coordinate axis. Okay, now what is this axis called as? From the next slide. Axis. For the parabola, axis is the line perpendicular to the directrix. Axis is the line perpendicular to the directrix. Let us go back to the previous slide. See the line directrix I have, and I have x-axis perpendicular to the directrix. Okay, so x-axis is the axis for this particular parabola. Y square is equal to 4ax. Okay, I have given the formula. The vertex is at the origin. Focus is a comma 0. This parabola is called as the right open parabola. For any type of parabola, the length of the lateral rectum is equal to 4a. Actually, I have 4 types of parabola: right open, left open, upward open, downward open. Right open parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. Left open parabola is y square is equal to minus 4ax. See the types I have given, right? This is left open and this is right open, upward open and downward open. The formulas are given here, and the particular corresponding focus and directrix I have given. Right, next we start with the problem. See, in this exercise 5.2, I have to do problems related to parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. But now I have dealt only with the parabola. After completing this, I will go for ellipse. It's a big exercise. Just like that, I cannot run through the exercise. Okay, you have to learn it thoroughly. The first equation. Find the equation of the parabola. whose focus is given and directrix is x is equal to minus 4. Focus இதுக்கு corresponding formula எழுதிக்கோங்க a, 0. Directrix x is equal to minus a. So if I have these formulas, it is a right open parabola. Right open parabola formula is y square is equal to 4ax. See, the vertex is not changed. In that case, I will have only y square is equal to 4 into a value. 4a inga a. So a is equal to 4. Right? In place of a, I am going to substitute 4. 4 into 4, 16x. That's all. For you to understand, I have, I have given this diagram. Next question. Passing through the point, symmetric about y-axis. Y-axis, x-axis na right open, left open எடுத்துக்கணும். Y-axis சொன்னா upward open and or downward open. How to find out whether it is upward open or downward open? Okay, I have this minus sign here. Y coordinate is minus. If I have upward open parabola, y coordinate will be positive. Downward open ku mattum da y coordinate will be negative. So I have to take this formula x square is equal to minus 4ay. Substitute this coordinate a value kandupidikiradhukku 4 2 square 4 is equal to minus okay from this I get a to be equal to 1 by 3. Substitute in this general equation x square is equal to minus 4 into 1 by 3 into y or 4 by 3 into y. Okay, next question. They have given the vertex and the focus. I am going to give one important formula here. From vertex to focus, vf is equal to a. I have to use that formula to find the value of a. One thing I have to look at, the vertex is changed from 0 to 0 to 1 comma minus 2. So because the vertex is shifted to 1 comma minus 2, I am going to use this formula, not general formula y square is equal to 4ax மட்டும் யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. அது எப்போ யூஸ் பண்ணணும்? ஆரிஜின் வெர்டெக்ஸாக இருந்தால். இப்போ வெர்டெக்ஸ் வந்து 1 comma minus 2 சேஞ்ச் ஆனதுனால I am using this formula. Y minus k the whole square is equal to 4a into x minus h. In place of h and k, I am going to substitute 1 and minus 2. I have substituted. Okay. What else is remaining? This a is remaining. To find the value of this a, I am going to use this formula. Vf is equal to a. Use the distance formula. Find the value of a. Substitute in that equation. That's all. 3 problems. All 3 problems are different. So you have to go through these problems separate, very carefully and with utmost concentration. The next type. They have given the endpoints of the lattice rectum. 4 comma minus 8 and 4 comma 8. Now I have to find the midpoint of the lattice rectum. Lattice rectum na inna? Lattice rectum is a line passing through the focus. Lattice rectum is a line passing through the focus. Right? அப்போ நான் ஃபோக்கஸோட கோஆர்டினேட் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா it is the midpoint of the lattice rectum. So I am using this 2 coordinates to find the midpoint. Midpoint 4 comma 0 is the focus. 4 comma 0 I have marked here. 4 comma 0 is the focus. The coordinate for the focus is a comma 0. In place of a comma 0, I have 4 comma 0. So a is equal to 4. Substitute in this equation. Y square is equal to 4ax. Y square is equal to, in place of a, 4 and all. Right? Next. This question has 3 subdivisions. It is an important 3-mark question. I have to find vertex, focus, equation of directrix and the length of the lattice rectum. Y square is equal to 16x. Just draw a simple diagram. Because there is no values along with x and y, the vertex is 0 comma 0. And this y square is equal to 16x is in the form y square is equal to 4ax, right open parabola. So for a right open parabola, the focus is a comma 0. The formula I have to remember and I have to write. After writing a comma 0, substitute the value for a, it is 4 comma 0. For this right open parabola, the equation of the directrix is x is equal to minus a. It is an equation. Remember the formula. Then substitute the value for x, a. So x is equal to minus 4. Length of the lattice rectum is equal to 4a. Whatever parabola it is, left open, right open, upward open, downward open, the length of the lattice rectum will remain the same, 4a only. Next problem. This is upward open parabola. I think when you look at this problem, you can understand it very well. Upward open parabola, x square is equal to 4ay. Find the value of a Then write the formula for this particular type of parabola. What are all the formulas you have to write. Now you have in your textbook one tabular column for all the 4 types of, I have given the diagram myself. If you want, you can check it in your class, textbook also. This is left open parabola, y square is equal to minus 8x y. Okay. Corresponding formulas. I have drawn the diagram using pencil and scale. The same I expect from all the girls in particular and all the students. Now I am coming to the next type of problem. So far we had straight x square y square equal to nirundhu. But see, this is a very important type of problem. X square minus 2x. See, ஸ்கொயர் எது இருக்கோ அந்த ஸ்கொயரும் அதே வேரியபிளும் ஒரே இடத்துல வச்சுக்கோ. அது இல்லாத அடுத்த டேர்ம்ஸ் எல்லாம் யூ டேக் டு த ஆப்போசிட் சைட். minus 8y is equal to minus 17. See, x square minus 2x. Take this 2. Find half of that 2. Half of that 2 அப்படின்னா 1. Square that 1. Square that 1 and add that 1. Add and subtract. Plus 1 and minus 1 is equal to minus 8y minus 17. Combine the first 3 terms together. X square எழுதாத x. In between whatever sign you have, minus minus. இந்த எந்த நம்பர் இங்கே ஸ்கொயர் பண்ணி எழுதியிருக்கோம் 1. Write that 1. So when I combine the first 3 terms, it becomes x minus 1 the whole square is equal to minus 8y minus 17. இந்த minus 1 இந்த பக்கம் வந்தால் plus 1. So minus 17 plus 1 will give you minus 16. From these 2 terms, take minus 8 common outside. So within the bracket you will have y plus 2. Now you have to rewrite like this. X square is equal to minus 4ay. I have used capital letters because x minus 1 என்றது தனியாக புது டேர்மாக இருக்கிறதுனால I have written capital letter to denote x minus 1. Capital X is equal to x minus 1. Capital Y is equal to y plus 2. Now when I write it as x square is equal to minus 4ay, you will know what type of parabola it is. It is downward open parabola. So 4a is equal to 8. அப்போ a is equal to 2. இப்போ capital X என்ன x minus 1. Capital Y என்ன y plus 2. இது இந்த மாதிரி போட்டுக்கணும். இந்த parabola-க்கு இதெல்லாம் formula. Vertex 0, 0. Focus 0, a. Directrix y is equal to a. இந்த capital XY இது இந்த x square is equal to minus 4ay ன்னு இருக்கு இல்லையா, minus 8y ன்னு இருக்கே, அந்த பேரபோலாக்கு vertex 0, 0. Focus 0, minus 2. Y is equal to 2. ஏன்னா a ஓட வேல்யூ வந்து 2. Latest rectum 4a அது 8 units. ஆனால் what variable is given for us in the problem? Small x. So I am going to shift to the small xy axis, coordinate axis. 0, 0. Capital X oda value 0, capital Y oda value 0. See, I have x is equal to x minus 1 ன்னு இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதில் இந்த கேபிட்டல் எக்ஸுக்கு பதிலாக 0ன்னு சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணிக்கணும். அப்போ இந்த மைனஸ் 1 இந்த பக்கம் போனால் ப்ளஸ் 1. இந்த சேம் வித் திஸ் கேபிட்டல் ஒய், 0ன்னு சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணால் ப்ளஸ் 2, இந்த பக்கம் போனால் minus 2. சேம் வித் ஃபோக்கஸ் அண்ட் ஆல் தோஸ் திங்ஸ். ஓகே, இந்த சம்மை நீங்களே போட்டு பாருங்கள். புரியலைன்னா சொல்ல, நான் அப்புறமா போடுறேன். ரைட்? See you. Right.